afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Braves have played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire.
Leading off for the Nationals.
First pitch on its
The
way.
shortstop.
Trey Turner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You can try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Standing in now, Luis Garcia, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll start this one at 269. Still without a home run, 10 RBIs.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Here now is Juan Soto. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Josh Bell is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Ground ball right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
That is good.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game. So to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So the next to bat will be Kyle Schwarber. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at... Now at the plate here is Ronald Acuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Of course, in order to achieve said sweep, they'll need to overcome this early one-run deficit.
When you're playing as well as this team is right now, they've got them right where they want them. They're only down one early in this one, and when you've won a couple of games in a row already, you have that feeling you can certainly come back and win this one.
And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
That is good. The left fielder.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. One out, nobody on. To first. Bell brings it in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Alex Jackson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That
the batter, number 7, shortstop.
Trey Turner is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Popped him up. Freeman has room in foul territory. 2 down. Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a high pop-up. Riley waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Digging in will be Austin Riley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit hard to short. Turner has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third. And up next will be Christian Pache. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Lined hard to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Soroka. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now here's the pitch.
The left fielder,
Juan Soto is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. And right into the shift. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first base.
One away now in the Washington third, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Swanson picks it up in time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 13.
So here's Starlin Castro. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Castro.
Lined into left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. And he misses there, 1-2. Castro stands at second with two gone. And this will be fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Dansby Swanson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
Right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. So now here is Freddie Freeman. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On the ground up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as... And stepping in, Yan Gomes. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Line towards center field, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The center fielder.
In now, Brett Wiseman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
The pitcher, number 41.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And up next, it'll be the pitcher, Joe Ross, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. This is line to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D-Roy, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. First delivery to him.
The center fielder, number 13.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes the 1-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1 and 2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Lifted in the air to center field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Ozuna on second. Jackson at first. 1 gone. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
The batter will be Christian Pache, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Hit back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly, zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that. So stepping in is Luis Garcia. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it, and there's one down now.
The left fielder, number 22.
So next to bat will be Juan Soto.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Riley onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell,
number
the next to
19.
hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Bell.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. And a great recovery here as they'll tag their man out on a wild play. And so in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations, it's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Ball 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in Freddie Freeman from the stretch. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he'll dive back in. Albies leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, a potential tying run for him at third base. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Wiseman is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. A
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Now
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home. Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this is taken in shy of the wall, but that should be plenty deep to score the run. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping in next, Yan Gomes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Acuna is there, 2 gone. Digging in next, Rhett Wiseman. First delivery to him.
Wiseman.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Stepping up is Alex Jackson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The count now at 2-1. Here's a pop-up now, and there's the first out.
The batter.
Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. It was a walk in his last trip. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Hit well towards the hole. Turner has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. To bat for Atlanta, Mike Soroka. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Josh Harrison is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 3 driven in. 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter,
So the
number
lineup
7.
flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 3.
Striding in is Luis Garcia, grounded out in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ozzy Albies, and they could use a spark from him here. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 4. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Into the box, Freddie Freeman. First delivery to him, and he hits it hard to the right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. Into the corner and slicing foul. The Braves entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Pops this one up. Riley into shallow left, and he'll reach first safely.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Josh Bell is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Acuna will call this one as he comes in to put it away for the first out. Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Popped him up. Gomes moving to his left. 1 out. Stepping in once again is Marcell Ozuna. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 7. Now the first pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
Now batting, catcher, Alex.
So
Jack.
Jason
attention,
Kipnis
please.
will pinch hit here with two
Braves.
outs and the bases
Number
empty.
22, Jason Kipnis.
And now the first pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A ball and two strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Final strike for the Braves. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Nationals will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. The Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.